I ain't get into
You know what?
this.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
Yes.
We're gonna hold freeze time.
Hold on.
That story. Oh, you see it? I saw that.
Crushing it.
You see?
I only saw when
Crushing
I was
it.
coming from the back, but you know what I
It's
like,
like-
Rick? Crushing it. Look
It's
at what
the
you got.
nutcracker.
Look at what you look at. Now, Rick, put your shirt over here more. See it? See why I was nervous later in life? You come in that house, I'm 6 years old, guess what I'm doing?
Crushing
I'm
it,
nervous.
baby.
But I'm nervous.
And I'm crushing it. I'm crushing
Oh,
it.
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
But you're 54, you're a young man.
Yeah.
I don't know why people think they're old.
Yeah, they gotta slow
You're a young man.
slow it
You're a
down.
young, slow it down. But wait. Now,
Back to Santa.
back to Santa Claus. Now, let me tell you how I think it would work better.
Yeah.
Santa Claus comes on TV eating healthy foods.
Yeah, go ahead.
Santa starts to lose weight on television, saying it's a better lifestyle not to be as jolly. But you can be jolly without this big belly. And then we get a little Santa Claus, Mrs. Claus, we work on it. And we get them to look a little better. We get the world to look better in minutes.
Yeah.
Instead, we got fat people running around throwing things out of a
'Cause-
sled with all reindeer.
Wait, but you're hitting on a lot of things.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So Mrs. Claus, by the way, I don't know what her name is. What's her name?
Maria.
So Maria Claus, she's a little jolly as well.
She's not a little jolly, Rick. I've trained her for 13 years and we haven't lost an ounce.
So let's
She's big.
think of this, audience, right?
Mhm.
So we have Santa Claus, Mrs. Maria Jolly Claus, and
That was pretty good.
they're big. They're big. They're
Big
heavy.
people.
They're
You know, they
heavy.
can't go on a plane together.
So Santa Claus has been around. I don't know when did Santa start in the 30s.
No, actually, 1924, Rick, a friend of mine
20s.
knew him. Same day.
So Santa started, and we always saw Santa as a jolly, old,
Big dude.
heavy guy, and
Big beard.
Mrs. Claus.
Heavy.
Now, as you're a kid, and you always looked up to Santa. Wow, Santa Claus.
Should have looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
So we always thought that Santa, it's okay to be fat.
Because Santa is.
So in America, right, we
Santa.
wonder why so many people are heavy.
Right, because everybody who's popular usually is. You know, back in the old days, King Henry and all, how fat they were, that proved a king.
That's true.
Because you could eat a
That's
lot.
true.
You know what I
That's
think?
true.
I proved you to be a pig. But that's my decision. Henry VIII, I think, gluttony. But you wouldn't want to deal with God when it comes to gluttony. The other thing I don't understand, Rick, is color coordinating fabric.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now when you think of the color blue, Rick,
Right.
what do you get out of blue? Peaceful.
Peaceful.
What else?
Serenity.
I like that.
Happiness.
How about green, Rick? You know what makes you horny?
green?
Yeah. Besides that, what else?
I
you
like
get?
green.
What else? You get? Money. Money. Go ahead.
Yeah, green.
Yeah.
Fresh.
Yeah. How about yellow? Nice.
Yellow. Happy. Yeah.
Happy, yeah, bright. Go. Purple.
White,
Rick. Purple.
white.
White.
Good.
Snow. What do you think of when you think of red? Now I get two things I
Red.
think of. A lingerie outfit I like my wife in.
Actually, I
And
think.
Satan.
Yeah. Angry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Upset.
Yeah.
Violent.
Mhm.
Why is he wearing red? Climbing down a tree, breaking into the crib. And guess what? The dude in the front, I don't know, is Rudolph a dude? Yeah, right?
Rudolph.
Would they
yeah.
change that up?
Yeah, he's a
He is a dude.
he's a
Okay.
man.
Now he's in the front. Guess what he's got? He's got a red nose coming at me.
Yeah.
Got a dude in the back in red, and I got a dude in the front, 'cause now we know it's a dude, with a red nose coming out, telling me they love me. The last thing I saw red coming at anybody out of a book was Satan, and he didn't love anybody.
Right.
Blue should be the color of Christmas, and green. I don't think red's a good color.
I don't think it is either, but we're
Well,
we're used to it.
Well, I'm on the board now, Rick. We're going to try to change the red.
Trying to change
We're
red.
gonna try to orange.
It's not a bad idea because green
Yes.
is part of Christmas.
Yes,
and
it is.
Green is a great
Green,
color.
and so is orange. People look at
Orange.
the top star of David.
Right.
Orange.
Yeah.
Well, that's like a brown tint, amber, if you will.
Yeah.
So we're going to go with orange to keep everybody happy.
Thinking of the star, Dave, thinking of Christmas and why Santa Claus, even the start, the existence of it, it all came. Now I know we don't talk about this anymore. Religion and faith and Christianity and
We
all
don't
that
even eat
stuff.
together no more, Rick. I
You
did it
know,
alone all week.
A big saying that a lot of Christians throughout the world say, especially over the last 20 years, is keep Christ in Christmas, right? Because they're trying to remove
And then we
Christ
lose all this.
from Christmas time.
And you can't. Without that, it starts with the word Christ.
And they're trying to take it out and make it all secular and make it all about money and gifts and
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
kids think now.
Well, you think about when we were young, Rick. The halftime game. That was only about 10 minutes long. And somebody came out, sang the national anthem again, was a pretty good singer, and then the commercials were pretty cool for about another 2-3 minutes.
Yeah.
Now when the Super Bowl comes around, it's a 5-hour game because there's a 2-hour
Spectacle.
halftime.
Yeah.
2-hour halftime. Mariah Carey, 6 other people,
Yeah.
the rappers
The whole-
coming out,
the
somebody's
rappers.
gonna sing national anthem out of their
But
I actually watched it for that.
I think of Christmas, and I like, every year I get the church calendar,
I love him, Rick.
right? I get the church calendar
I do.
because it
Nice sayings,
it
right?
makes you think of, almost every day. Believe it or not, it's a holy day, St. John of the Cross
Yes.
Day.
So much going on in December, it's retarded. I was born in December.
No, it's every month. There's always different things
Yes.
going on. But then they also have verses from the Bible.
I like that too, because they give inspiration.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's what's going away.
It's
We
a-
need to bring it back.
We
Even
need
if
to
we
bring it
just do
back.
it to our own kids, like when you had the book out.
So even with church now, because of all the different things going on, you can't go to the church. It's good to sit down with your family, maybe read some
That's
verses.
Right. That's right.
and-
Or even just, you know what, if you can't go that far, how about just sit down with your family and go back and talk about what you did when you first started as a family. That's so much fun.
It
That
is.
so much fun. But the problem, Rick, is when you do this, life's moving too fast, so people can't even sit that long now.
Yeah.
That's too fast.
Well, that's-
Slow it up. And if
that's-
you can't slow your life up outside the door, at least slow it up inside.
That's a great point, because when I sit, and I talk to the kids, after about a minute, and I'm not exaggerating, after about a minute, they're not good. Like it's like it's too long.
They're done.
It's too long.
Knocked out.
A minute,
Yeah.
guys.
I got a more attention span on something I don't like. It's the truth. Rick, I was talking to a dog the other day, and the dog looked at me for over 3 minutes. I got concerned. My
That
kids
is
don't pay
so
attention.
funny, Bo.
Did I know?
You mentioned that
The dog.
because
Go ahead.
my girlfriend all the time. I talk to my dog. I have a dog. His name's Charlie.
Charlie.
He's a great dog.
Chucky Chuck.
He is a great
I
dog.
love him already, Rick.
He's a mixed King Charles, and he's
Oh, wait a minute, Rick. You got a King Charles Cocker?
yeah, he's mixed.
Oh, he's not. I have a
pure.
full one. Yo, they get big, Rick.
But Bo, I talked to this dog, and he listens.
Yes, he does.
He
Rick.
understands.
He knows
what I'm
everything that's
talking
going on. Rick,
about.
I'll write a paragraph for you.
I mean, he's talking back with his eyes.
What?
He
No, just
understands.
listen. He's speaking. Now, you got it, Rick. Most people don't understand
Yeah.
that. You know, dogs are just angels.
People are looking at me like, you think he understands
That's
you?
right.
I said, yeah, he understands me.
Dogs are angels without wings. It's a
Yeah.
very, very basic story. And you want to know something
Great
that a
pets.
dog gets right? And I don't like this. It got a little bit of a misunderstanding. I'm going to come on the board now. Like I normally do, straighten this right out on television. Rick, they say it's man's best friend. So guess what? If I hear somebody say on the board, Rick, no names, Billy, no names, Billy, no names, Billy, says no name, Billy, William. He says women and men, women, man. He wanted to make a point about it's man's best friend, not woman. Rick, I gotta leave offices like that. I can't.
Yeah.
We're all one thing when
Exactly.
they do that. Right? So this thing's here. You know another thing, Rick, about a dog that blows me away from when I was young. There's a couple things I love about them. Number one, they lick their balls, Rick, in case anybody messes up, is because they can. Because if you could, Rick, you would
Now,
never be
and
talking.
then we have also a few. We have Charlie's our male dog, and then we have Mabel.
Oh.
And Mabel is a different kind of breed. Not a very popular breed.
Right.
But
She good dogs, though, Rick?
yeah, she doesn't really do much. She
Right.
just lays around and
She's one of them lazy dogs.
yeah.
You call a lazy dog.
But it wouldn't hurt. She's a great dog. Well, I see her quite often. She licks her butthole.
Yeah, Ricky. How about
What are
when
they
run on
doing?
the floor?
It kind of grosses me out.
Yeah. Then they want to kiss you.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's like simultaneously for that reason.
Yeah.
So that way God gets back at you. Another thing, Rick, I don't understand is when they put their butt on the floor and they run around like because they got a hemorrhoid or something.
Yeah. Oh, and they drag it? They do the
That
drag?
bothers me. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't
because
like
what
that.
if like
What are you
one
doing?
day I lay
Hey,
my
knock
ear
that off.
Yeah, I lay my ear down, Ricky. You had a little skitter there.
Now, here's the difference. Like
Oh,
Charlie,
God.
if I would say, Charlie, knock that off.
He's
he
done.
looks at me,
He's done. He's
Mabel,
done.
Mabel, Clumber Spaniel. She just keeps going.
Right.
Yo, I'm talking to you.
You know what you do, Rick? Opposite. Go silent and use hands. Watch what happens.
Okay, I'll
Don't hit it. Just use the hands like this, Rick. What happens is some dogs can't hear. I've been working on this for years.
Well, Mabel's an older dog, so she
She can't do it right.
become
But you know what I
deaf.
can't
And
understand?
she's
When-
blind. She's
Oh,
got
my
the eye
Ricky, give it a
boogies
damn
glazed
break.
over.
Yeah, well, I'll be honest with you. Take the boogies out a lot. Some of the time she just can't see anything. You're trying.
Kelly cleans the boogies out.
That's good. That's how about the ears? The ears all right?
Yeah, 30 years.
See, that's it.
Always got
That's
clean.
what you tell me though, Rick. I'm a doctor. You got boogies in the ears are dirty, the boogie eye, those a little messed up.
Yeah.
How old's it?
He's old, maybe 10.
10. No, another thing, Rick, we just found out that it's not 7 years for a dog. 7 to 10, 70, it's not, Rick. It's 10.
10.
Yeah, I always knew that.
Dog life 10.
Yeah, and cats are 4.
4.
4.
No, 9.
It's 1.
No, 1.
It's 1.
No, cats have 9 lives.
Absolutely, something that more than that they purchase. Let me explain something to you.
They purchase.
When people tell me, dog lived 12 years, so what's that, 7 times 12? I go, no, he's 12.
Wait a minute, the dog is 10?
It's
10
10.
years? And the cat is
Cat is 4 years per year.
4. But then you said 1. I don't
Yes,
know what that
because
means.
I believe if the cat's 16 and dies at 16, guess how old the cat was, Rick? 16. If the dog was 11, Rick, and the dog died at 11, guess how old the dog was, Rick? 11.
Yeah, you see all these different numbers.
Yeah, that looks like actually my friend's, where he lives, his actual zip code. That looks like it for a minute.
Like an algebra.
Yeah, well, it looks like
His
his zip
dog
code.
is 10.
Yeah.
You got
4, 1 cat,
4.
9 lives. I've already been on this. Did I win?
You got cats 4 years.
Yeah.
4, but
4 to 1 ratio, 10 to 1 ratio, 7 to 1 ratio of the dog, and the 9 lives is a theory because who knows where that came from.
No, the dogs you said 10, not 7.
Well, in other words, what they mean, Rick, is if the dog lives 10 years, he's 70 years old. No, he's not, he's 10. I don't understand that, Rick.